the thump, that thump is just, it's just addicting, and I just love feeling that thump. Hey, good morning folks, it is Nick Mulbauer here, and I forgot my gosh darn GoPro housing, so I can't mount it to my cap, but I wanted to give you guys a report anyways this morning. It's been a really slow morning. It's been a very quiet morning. I just pulled up my first good one, and I got him vertical jigging. He's been sitting in the water, but there he is. Pretty good one there, guys. So we got an orange head on today and an electric chicken Bobby Garland itty bit swimmer. It's a 1 1/4 inch soft plastic. Right now, vertical jigging is the way I got the first decent one. So I'll be in touch. Hopefully I can give you guys some more updates. I'll talk to you guys in a second. Bye. Another probably 20 minutes has gone by, and I finally got my third fish, but it was another dandy. It's been so slow, but the ones I've been catching have been good ones. Get a good look at him. It's a good one there, folks. Let him go. I'll show you guys what I've been using. Right here we have a Bobby Garland itty bit swimmer is what I'm using. Pink, orange, and then I've been using the electric chicken. It's really dirty water, and I feel like those colors work really well in dirty water. But the bite's been insanely slow compared to last weekend. It's a night and day difference. These fish are not biting easy, so I'm just really soaking that soft plastic. Sometimes dead sticking it, sometimes I'm just slowly lifting it, sometimes I just give it a little tap. And that's how I've been pulling these ones up, but hey, they're good ones. So, you know, if I catch, 3, 4, 5 of those this morning, I call that a successful trip, because those are probably, they're bigger than last weekend. That was probably a 13-inch fish, so just got to be patient. I've had to really work hard for these fish, and I've had to switch up a lot of things. They're not biting. I'll give you another update if I catch another fish, so I'll talk to you guys hopefully soon. Maybe they'll pick up. Hopefully we can catch another dandy. All right, guys, crappie number 3 right there. Another good one, guys. Another good one. And with every fish, I'm learning something new. These fish are scattered around this brush pile. They're just kind of meandering around it, and they are spread out. They're individuals. They're not schooled up in by any means that I can pick up on. This is what I'm running here, guys. Just your typical ice flasher, I got a marker buoy. As you can see behind me, I have a marker buoy out there to give me the general location so I know where the wood is submerged, and then I use the ice flasher to find limbs. What those crappie are doing is they're tucking themselves up along the larger limbs that are submerged down there. So it seems like I'm getting hits. I'm getting the crappie thump when I have my jig at about the level of those thicker, larger limbs and trunks that are submerged down there. It's been a very picky bite, very finicky. I'm having to use, very finesse tactics. I'm barely jigging. I'm just meandering around and letting my kayak really impart the action. I'm not really imparting any action. The kayak is doing all the work. It's just kind of drifting, and I'm just kind of holding my jig steady there. And every now and then a good one will just come up and thump it. It's a good feeling, it's not the crazy quick bite I had last weekend, like I said, but man, does it feel good to feel that thump. I actually had a gentleman comment on photos I posted the other day on my Instagram, and he's like, I don't enjoy, crappie fishing. They don't fight at all. And I message back, I was like, I get that. Crappie, in my opinion, are one of the weakest fighting fish out there that I've ever hooked into. They really are. But the thump, that thump is just, it's just addicting, and I just love feeling that thump, especially when you're vertical jigging or fan casting. Like, oh man, I just don't tire of that. So I got a couple more hours out here, so I mean, I'm keying in on them. Like I said, it's a slow bite, but with every individual fish, I'm learning something. It doesn't seem like they're being too color specific. It's just a matter of just having the right combination of action, or just happening upon one of those individuals is more or less what I'm doing. You could basically call it like single pole spider rigging. I'm just kind of meandering around, and when a jig ends up in front of one, or I pop it just right, or whatever, impart the right action, they just smash it. I'm gonna keep doing it all morning and see if I can come up with a couple more dandies. That's what keeps me out here too. These fish are quality fish. They're individuals, but they're big. That's exactly what I'm looking for. If they were dinks, I might be moving on, but they are very much quality fish. So I'm gonna keep at it. I'll see you guys hopefully in a couple minutes again. Check that out, guys. Crappie number 4, big in. Let it go. I switched brush piles. I was slowing down. I probably could have sat out there and kept picking them off slowly, but I just wanted to change the scenery, so I switched brush piles, and I'm doing the same thing. Just vertical jigging, a 16th ounce jig head with a 1 1/4 inch itty bit swimmer from Bobby Garland. And that's the only way I can get them. I'm just slowly dropping down to cover, just letting it sit, letting that soft plastic meander with my kayak, and every now and then I'm just giving it a little tap here and there, and that is what provokes the bites. That's all it is. It's crappie fishing, guys. If I can say one more thing, just be patient. I started out this morning with some reservations about it. I was like, it's gonna be slow. There's no breeze out here today. I am picking them off. You just gotta diversify your tactics, either fan cast, slip bobber and a minnow, or vertical jigging. Today it is vertical jigging, and I'm picking off good ones though, guys. They're all beautiful fish. Another one there, folks. Another one. If it cuts off, it means my battery died, but another good one, guys. And the reason I decided to sign on again real quick is because what happened was the lure I was using, the lure color was not working anymore. So what I did was I switched lure colors. I switched to a chartreuse and white. Let's see if I can show this to you. It's attached to my rod here. And I upsized a bit. That's just important with crappie fishing, guys. I think they are smart and they key in on the fact that they saw this lure before and it got the best of them. So I think switching colors is just something you have to do throughout the day. It's never a bad idea. Lure colors and jig weights, because sometimes they want a slower fall. Today I have a 16th ounce. I'm not sure if a 32nd would fish better, but I picked a 16th just so it drops faster, because I want to see it on my flasher since they're so finicky this morning. I just want to be able to see exactly where my jig is at in the water column, and then with a really slow fall it's a little bit harder to key in on that jig. So I'm gonna keep fishing. I've got about maybe a half hour left before I have to head home, but another good one, guys. All vertical jigging. I cannot get them any other way. Vertical jigging, switching lure colors, and just let the fish tell you what they want, you know. If it slows down, switch something. You know, if you're doing fine, just stick with it and just, you know, experiment. You know, it does not hurt. If you're not catching them, you might as well be experimenting, because you might pick up on something that can get real hot. So anyways, I'm gonna keep fishing for a little bit longer. Hopefully we can pull out maybe one more. So slow day, but quality fish, a lot of fun. Last one of the day, guys. Another dandy. Look at that fella. All vertical jigging, and all I've been doing is switching colors. I'll let him go. Beautiful fish, guys. Vertical jigging is the key. You can see behind me how quiet it is today. I'm just taking my time. Patience, experimentation, changing colors, and vertical jigging, guys. All it is today. Peace.